Welcome back to the Blue Door Pub Thunderdome for another Bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best daily podcast. A show about everything and nothing at all. 5 days a week. Sitting shotgun is Uncle Nick. Follow him on Twitter at Nickerson. Hey, how's it going?
Going good, Andy. How you doing?
Good. Tell a friend, spread the word. iTunes, Stitcher, radio. Yeah. So you're back. Yesterday I did a solo show because I forgot to book a guest, and you weren't around, so I just did one.
Yeah, I hope to check it out tomorrow on my road trip down to Rochester.
Oh, yeah. I was just talking about my teachers.
Oh, yeah, because I believe it was Teacher Appreciation Week, wasn't it?
Which, I always love, like, the wet blankets. Like, every week should be Teachers Appreciation Week. No. Especially since it's so close to summer. They don't work during the summer. Get out of here.
A couple work during the summer.
Like who?
George.
Yeah. But, yeah, you're headed down to Rochester in the Med City. You're going to go get, like, a new wheelchair and stuff.
I hope so.
Actually,
No.
why are you headed down?
I have friends in Rochester. Obviously, we have our fun Winona reunion kind of gathering coming up this weekend. And, thought it'd be a nice little mini vacay hanging out in one of my favorite cities of all time, Rochester.
If you could, would you move back down to Rochester if
Yes.
there was a job?
Oh, yeah. Rochester has the kind of, and I don't mean to put any slag on the Twin Cities because I love the Twin Cities. I'm born and raised here. For traffic-wise, I mean, Rochester is so much easier to get around. It has pretty much everything the Twin Cities has. Comparing it to Winona, because we went to Winona and there's no Chipotle in Winona, as far as I know.
Well, Winona Sandwich Company did start making burritos.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Although Winona Sandwich Company was always a little bit too hype for me.
I loved Winona Sandwich.
I did not.
Oh, that's so sad.
Well, there was Quiznos for a while, and then that got shut down by the health department because they had like rats and stuff. Herbs and Gerbs is always the gold standard. The drunk gold standard because it's got prime location. I love Jimmy John's. It had a really terrible location relative to the bar scene, and also there was a taco truck that just parked outside.
I feel. Last I heard, we're recording this in 2017. I thought I heard rumors a few years ago that the taco truck got so successful that it shut down Jimmy John's, and I thought it might have even shut down.
It did shut down Jimmy John's.
That's insane to be that. I mean, obviously, in the Twin Cities here, Jimmy John's is a pretty fast, pretty quick place. You don't turn around sandwiches. Once a week, I'll actually will get a Jimmy John's sandwich.
It's no Jersey Mike's.
I've been there once, and I think they're okay.
Yeah. But today, producer Allie got us a little How Old They Be espionage edition. Pretty excited for it because it's like, yeah. Nick, who's your favorite spy? Besides James Bond, because that's pretty easy.
Favorite spy? I'm trying to think of. I mean, obviously, he's the top one I think about.
What about Harriet the Spy?
Oh, Michelle Trachtenberger. Oh,
yeah.
Man. A close second. Maybe I'll go Nancy Drew a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'd be good as a spy?
Yes, I would do the total... what was that Melissa McCarthy movie where she was kind of a spy?
Spy.
Spy. Surprisingly not a bad movie. I would be that, because no one expects the big fat Filipino guy walking around to be like, an expert gunsman, and taking people down. I could do that.
Well, I always feel like the spies are the people who do not look like spies. Just the normal looking person. Like during World War II, it was the housemaids. It was the nondescript people that were the actual spies. I mean, it's like if you go into Mogadishu and then you see this ruggedly handsome guy with the sharp chin in a tuxedo, it's like, oh yeah, he's a spy. Let's kill him because he's a spy.
You have a favorite? Have you seen all the James Bonds?
I have not. I'm pretty much a modernist when it comes to it. My favorite one is, my favorite Bond is Daniel Craig. My favorite Bond movie is Casino Royale because that's the only one that's turned good.
Whoa.
I guess GoldenEye would be number 2.
Yep, I agree. GoldenEye, for me, was my kind of intro into the James Bond stuff. Sadly, I haven't gotten into the Roger Moore, the Sean Connerys, Timothy Dalton, the 80s stuff. I mean, it was just, beyond my time. Understandably, wide acclaimed films, but, Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig T. Nelson here are my 2 Bonds. And
I like that Pierce Brosnan was supposed to be James Bond like a long time before. Like there wasn't going to be a Timothy Dalton, but he was stuck on, what was the TV show?
I think it was Remington Steele, was it?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Which I actually have not seen. But, GoldenEye, N64 era was that was a jam. But, a lot of the Bond films are sadly kind of like after GoldenEye, Die Another Day, The World's Not Enough, they kind of blew, just a different.
Yeah, I think Die Another Day was the one that had Madonna on the soundtrack, and then I was like, done. Yeah, GoldenEye was the first-person shooter. Oh, yeah, the damn level. There we go.
You start off with the PP7, take out some bad guys, you get your the assault rifle, and this is a cool way to pick up guns. You just walk over them and just gives you bullets automatically. It's not like you're carrying a shitload of clips.
Mm-hmm. Just shooting the guy facing the wall. Yeah.
See, but then after a while, you have to play the game, and then to unlock all the secrets,
he's got a sniper rifle.
all the specials, you have to beat them in a certain speed, and it's ridiculous. Hey, that can be hard.
Yeah. Also, this is the first multiplayer deathmatch game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. One of the first.
Yeah. Kind of missed that. So we'll play that up in a second. Also, we have a supersized news coming up, but also, hey, supersized. Also, meta. I know someone who's probably really, really into all of this, and that's Soda Stick Co. I thought I was going to go with Josh Pelto. No, Soda Stick Co. We are back with them again this coming up football season, and it's going to be great. They have a lot of the Skol gear that you know and love, the hats, the shirts, the hoodies. We got to get you a hat. I got a hat yesterday, and it got a lot of compliments on it.
For what?
My hat.
You Soda Stick Co. hat?
Yeah.
I bought one.
Oh, well, you should wear it.
Yeah, I'll wear it this weekend.
There you go. So sodastickco.com or the minnesotatroth.com for all their non-hockey gear. But, yeah, get the hockey gear. Get the other sports gear. It's great stuff. And promo code PurpleFTW for free U.S. shipping. Hit them up. Sodastickco.com, the minnesotatroth.com as well. All right, so we got a ton of news. Maybe I should just dive into the game. Because we got a lot of names there. Producer Allie really outdid herself. And also next week we have the second edition of Brewery or Indie Band.
No way. We're doing that again? Oh, awesome.
Yeah, she was pretty proud of the one that came up. So, yeah, let's dive into How Old They Be, Spy Edition.
Celebrities are old.
69, dudes!
The question is, how old?
Get off my lawn.
Time for another rousing round of How Old They Be.
Craig Robinson.
I can't let you in because you old as fuck. For this club, not, for the earth.
Still the best.
I'm loving the Clint Eastwood drop.
Get off my lawn. All right, so we have 18 names. 18 names in espionage. How old they be. All right, so you know the game, but new first-time listeners, if you don't know, what it is we'll read off an actor or actress in the espionage genre, and Nick and I will take turns guessing how old they be. And our guess, subtracted from the actual age, gives us a score. Then at the end, we tally it all up. Lowest score wins. I highly suggest you play at home. It's a lot of fun. It's a good game. It's easily our flagship.
Oh, no.
Actually, we should do this every show.
because give Allie a lot of work.
Because we're not doing anything. Yeah. All right, so first up in espionage, spy, how old they be. Ben, Jerome Affleck. Ben Affleck. Argo, 2012. Great movie. Tony Mendez. I know he kind of got a lot of crap because Tony Mendez, Hispanic, also Canadian, played by Ben Affleck, a Boston guy. But what can you do? All right, so Ben Affleck, how old he be? And, I mean, it's 40s, but how 40s? You know, that's going to be the big question here. I mean, Matt Damon and him are probably the same age. I think they might be sneaky older than we think. I'm going to say 44.
I said 45.
45. Ben Affleck is 44. Suck it,
Whoa.
suck it. That's pretty solid. Now, we should still a bonus for getting it right, but next time. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Next,
like shot glasses right here. The other person drink.
Speak of the Devil, Pierce Brosnan, the 007 movies from 1995 to 2002, GoldenEye, Die Another Day, The World Is Not Enough, Crapapalooza. Yeah. So Pierce Brosnan, how old he be? He's in a new TV show. I saw the commercial for. It's like it's a Western. It's like Sun or I don't know, something like that. But yeah, he looks old. Like he's got the beard, he's got the wrinkles. Like I don't think he's 70, but yeah, I mean upper 60s, sure. I'm gonna say Pierce Brosnan is 64.
I said 59.
59. Pierce Brosnan is 63.
Whoa.
Nice. I almost said 68.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does well with the ladies. No. Do you remember Pierce Brosnan in Mrs. Doubtfire?
Oh yeah, no, it's
He was supposed to be the sex symbol, except he had a sizzle chest. I mean, it was all hair. I mean, it's like even when he was topless, he was wearing a sweater. Next up is Michael Caine. Michael Caine, who was in The Fourth Protocol. He played John Preston. John Preston in The Fourth Protocol. I have never seen this movie. I know that Michael Caine is old as dirt. But, like, how old the dirt? Are we talking, like, Paleozoic? Mesozoic? Sure. I'm going to say Michael Caine is 75.
I said 70.
70. This could be it. This could be big. Michael Caine is
69.
84.
Whoa! And I lost the game right there. Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
He's moving pretty good. I don't think Sean Connery was even that old.
Sean Connery's up there too, but maybe Michael Caine seems younger because he's been in the public eye. You know, he's still working where Sean Connery retired.
I'm just thinking because I mean he was in that crime film this year with like
Alan Arkin and
Morgan Freeman and stuff, and like he's not crippling old like he doesn't.
I want to see that movie. It looks funny to me. Yeah. Next up, Jessica Chastain. Jessica Chastain, Zero Dark 30, 2012. Won Best Picture for that chick who used to be married to James Cameron. And Avatar got second. I know, it was hilarious. She played Maya, Jessica Chastain, in that movie about killing Bin Laden. So Jessica Chastain, how old she be? 30s, right? But not like too old. She's relatively young. Jessica Chastain, I'm going to say 35.
I said 29.
29. Jessica Chastain is 40.
Whoa!
Wow.
I thought she was really new to the scene. That's why I made her think that she was a little bit younger than us.
Well, it could be a spot where she's new to the scene, but paid her dues for a long time or didn't get into acting right away. But she's been in a bunch of movies, so yeah. Next up, moving right along in how old they be espionage. Daniel Craig, 007 movies, 2006 to 2015. Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and what was
Spectre.
Yeah. Spectre's all right.
I loved Spectre.
Yeah.
Gorgeous blonde in there. Oh, man.
Yeah. All the entire time, Christoph Waltz is like, totally not Blofeld. Not Blofeld. Not Blofeld. I am Blofeld. Oh, no shit? Yeah. All right, so Daniel Craig. I think he's going to be sneaky old. Married to Rachel Weisz, which you'd never know because they
don't
are
do
never out in
anything.
public, yeah. 50, but like how 50s? I'm gonna say 52.
I said 48.
48. Daniel Craig is 49.
Yay!
Hey, you won a point.
Well, like 2 points.
Got 2 points, whatever. Next up, chugging
no.
along, Matt Damon, the aforementioned Matt Damon, all of the Bourne movies, except for the last one, Jeremy Renner. So Jason Bourne, and going back to Ben Affleck, who was 44. I mean, that's fair game, right? I'm going to say 44.
I was going to say 45.
Yeah.
I'll look back at mine.
All right, 45. Matt Damon is 46.
Yes.
Next up, sticking with 007, Judi Dench. Judi Dench, who played M in the Bond movies from 95 to 2015, covered both Brosnan and Daniel Craig, except for Spectre. Apparently, she died in Skyfall, except I don't believe she died. I like to think of the happy ending, where she just she faked her own death and then shacked up with the Scottish dude.
Maybe.
Yeah. Trebek.
No.
So Judi Dench, although she was married, doesn't matter. All right, so Dame Judi Dench. I want to say 80, except I don't know. Don't want to be too insulting. I'll say 79.
I said 70.
70. Judi Dench is 82.
Oh.
What's with you and guessing 70 on all these octogenarians now?
Just these, they perform really well in their 80s. When I turn 70, I'm hoping I'm never going to be 70 because that's living way too long past my prime.
Next up, number 8 out of 18. How old they be? Hope you're playing along. Hope you're kicking our ass because we're not doing too great. Leonardo DiCaprio in Body of Lies. He played Roger Ferris. I did not see this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't either. Sorry.
But
we don't Leo.
I think Leo could be sneaky old. Like, if you said he's 48, I'd be like, wow, crazy, but sure. I'm going to say 46.
I said 40.
40. Leo is 42.
I was going to say 41.
Got a couple. Next up is, one of my favorite movies, sneaky great. Taron Egerton from Kingsman, The Secret Service, who played Eggsy. Good times. How old he be? Yeah, look at, with a lot of male actors in Hollywood, they seem young, except they're older than you would think. So I'm actually going to say that he is 30.
I said 35.
30. Whoa. Taron Egerton is 27.
Oh my! I was gonna go 29.
Yeah. But you
Yeah,
didn't.
I did not. So we're old. I'm older than him. Oh my gosh.
Next up, Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie in Salt. 2010 played Evelyn Salt.
Oh yeah.
I did not see this movie.
A long time ago. She was in everything.
Yeah.
20 years, 10, 20
I'm
years
surprised
ago.
Allie didn't go Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Were they really spies though? Oh, I guess they kind of were.
Yeah, kind of.
That might actually be my favorite spy movie.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. All right, so Angelina Jolie. Could be sneaky old. Like, you could say 50, and I'd be like, all right. I'll say 40, 45.
I said 50.
50. Angelina Jolie is 41.
Oh,
Never mind that.
Oh, Angelina, I'm sorry. I swear, I thought I thought she just turned one of those like big numbers. I was going 50.
It hurts. It hurts.
Sorry, Angie.
Next up, John Malkovich from Being John Malkovich. No, I'm just kidding. Burn After Reading, 2008. A good movie. Not rewatchable. Whatever. Played Osborne Cox in Burn After Reading. Brad Pitt was in there too. He got shot in the closet. Spoiler. So John Malkovich, how old he be? I want to say like 75, but that seems like a little much. I'm going to say 69.
I said 66.
66. Malkovich is 63. Oh, you're clawing back. I'm glad I didn't say 75.
You should have said
Did you see he's in that 100-year-old movie where it's like King Louis the 12th, like the cognac? They're like, this film will not be seen for 100 years.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that stuff.
Cool. Next up, your girl, Melissa McCarthy, from the movie Spy, 2015. She plays the spy. So Melissa McCarthy, how old she be? Been around a while. Gilmore Girls, Mike and Molly. Which, was Mike and Molly any good? I feel like it was on for like 8 seasons, though.
I think it was only on for like 5, because
Really?
like I think her career kind of took off a lot faster than the guys, and then this was like, we don't need this anymore.
Right, so Melissa McCarthy, I'm going to say 42.
I said 44.
44. Melissa McCarthy is 46.
Yay!
You nickel and diamond, Nick. You might be working your way back in.
I need more times. 6
names to go. Mike Myers, Austin Powers, 97, 2002. Were these movies any good? Or was it just that we were kids and we thought everything was funny?
They were very laugh out loud, kind of like at the moment, and then... Because I remember seeing the third movie in the theaters, and I was on the floor laughing.
From a stroke?
I might have had a mini stroke when I was 2016, 17. Yeah, it's... I don't think I could really rewatch them anymore. It's just too sticky, I guess.
All right, so Mike Myers. Gonna be sneaky old. I feel like he's been around a while. I'm going to say Mike Myers is 57.
I said 48.
48. Mike Myers is 53.
Kind of in the middle.
Yes, basically split it. Yeah. 5 names to go. Nick's got some ground to make up. Next up is Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman from Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy 2011. I couldn't watch this movie. Like, I was bored as shit trying to watch this movie. And I like spy movies. But this one... No. Maybe it's too smart for me. George Smiley in Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. Gary Oldman, how old he be? Now, he's British, so you got to tack on a couple years there. It's a British tax. It's Brexit.
What?
I'm going to say Gary Oldman is 63.
I went 68.
68. Gary Oldman is 59.
Oh. Gary. Really?
I guess so. Next up is Alexa Pena Vega, Spy Kids 1 and 2. She played Carmen Cortez.
Oh, I think she's really hot now.
Is she the young girl?
Yeah.
All right, so Alexa Pena Vega, how old she be? All right, so young, except young in 2001. And what does that translate to now? I'll just say 30.
I said 29.
29. Alexa Pena Vega is 28. Hey. 3 names to go, Nick. You better start just chucking all over.
There's no way.
Brad Pitt 17. Yeah. Next up is Brad Pitt, Mr. Angelina Jolie, formerly. Spy Game 2001, played Tom Bishop, also Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So Brad Pitt, how old he be? I think Brad Pitt's gonna be sneaky old, like 50s, except how 50s. I'm gonna say 52.
Thank you. I'm gonna say 48.
48. Brad Pitt is 53. Nice.
Ooh. Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
2 names left, Nick. Got some ground makeup. Speaking of sneaky old, Robert Redford. Also in Spy Game. That was a quality movie. And also 3 Days of the Condor in 1975. So Robert Redford, founder of Sundance Film Festival. How old he be? It's like you want to say 70s, except I feel like he might be older than that. For Robert Redford, I'm going to say 83.
I said 78.
78. Robert Redford is 80.
Oh, in the middle.
Hey, you got one. Last but not least is Jeremy Renner. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation 2015. Played William Brandt. Also was in the new Bourne movie. All right, so Jeremy Renner, how old he be? I think he's going to be in the Affleck Damon range. And actors are always skewed a little bit older than you would think. I'm going to say Jeremy Renner is 45.
Said 43.
43. Jeremy Renner is 46.
Ah.
All right.
I think the viewers don't need to know the final score. I think we...
Well, I mean, Nick, we're going to have to look. The final score of 93. Nick, you got second place to my 59. Bring it on home. Bring it on home to Shelbyville. Oh, yeah. You know, I dominated this game. I'm pretty sure I'm up like 7-1 all time. But you seem to do well in the Russia, Wisconsin Brewery Indie Band one, where there's no skill. You just have to pick
one
A or B.
one or another. They say, Nick, you're good, but you're not that good at
How odd. How odd. Also odd is coming back for the second half of Bull on a Friday. Stay tuned.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Purple for the Win podcast with Andy Carlson. Come to you all off-season long, covering free agency, the draft, OTAs, and then we're on to training camp. Get the show on 1500 ESPN, Podcast One, and the Podcast One app.
And come back into the Blue Door Pub Thunderdome, and catering menu is off the chain. Blue Seas, mini Blue Seas tachos, wings, and all their apps. You got the grad parties, you got the summer get-togethers. Hit them up, thebdp.com/catering today. Today. So, Nick, we have a lot of news stories.
We have one news story. Okay.
So we should probably just get right into it.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Ain't got time to believe.
You can't handle the truth. The news with Uncle Nick.
All right, Nick and Nick, what's going on in the world today?
Oh, not too much. I'm kidding. So many things are going on. Our first main story, I'm kind of taking some local headlines here. Talking about up in Forest Lake, Minnesota.
Flake.
What? Oh,
Flake.
Okay,
Yep.
Sure. All right. A lot of things that happened in the news was, first off, a little backstory. The Washington County decided last week that they were going to end the service of the Forest Lake Police Department.
Why?
I believe budgeting issues. I believe it would save the city around $375,000 a year. So, I mean...
So how many cops is that? That's like 4 cops.
No, I think it was I think the number was anywhere from 18 to 20. I don't have it on this CBS local news thing here. But what caught my eye was more the aftermath of the decision, because it was made in a council meeting late Monday night, and then Tuesday there was a giant a giant walk-off. It was a walk-off. A bunch of students from Forest Lake High School organized a protest, and they left the school in the afternoon.
Yeah, I love that. I really wish that I would have known that you could protest anything going on and have the moral high ground and righteous indignation, just leave school. Because I would have been so woke back in the day.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have protested everything. OJ not guilty, leaving school.
Yeah, that's incredible. Because
Rodney King leaving school.
If we never had any of that stuff happen when we grew up, I mean, whoever thought about organized stuff, but we never had social media.
And I want to know, what percentage of the kids that actually left school did it because they think that they're making a point, and what percentage are doing it as a way to get out of class? I'm guessing it's 5% to 95%.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Just maybe just to be popular, just to make it on the news that, this is how we're standing up. I mean, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. And I can see this. I can definitely play all sides here, just because I'm so neutral with everything. I mean, I respect all police departments. But you have to take into account that to run cities, to run to run our economy. Some things you kind of if you're in a budget crisis, which a lot of Minnesota cities could be this year. I don't follow all the city budgets, but rumors that a lot of budgets are kind of going in the red. You got to cut costs where you can. And
what was the plan, to have the sheriffs just take over?
Yeah. Washington County was supposed to take over the area, and I think, and I didn't read into all the technical things of the deals, but I mean, obviously, Forest Lake police officers would be getting the first dibs on openings within the Washington County Police Department.
So it's like Super Troopers when they shut down the local police. Wait, no, they shut down the highway patrol.
Yeah. So it's it's like the reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's we're recording this here on a Thursday, and as of right now, there are plans after this whole move thing, all the 15 minutes of fame that the school brought in. It looks like they're going to try to reverse the decision.
Oh, well, they did reverse it, didn't they?
I think so. I think it's still being in the process of stuff. It looks like the county is pulling out, and they're trying to work out an agreement right now. But
save our cops.
Which I'm totally cool with, saving cops. I totally respect them. It's but I mean, budget stuff. I mean, are we going to have protest every budget issue that's going to happen?
And here's my favorite thing that's going to happen is that the kids that left school are going to be busted by one of these cops that they got their job saved, or they think they got their job saved, for like smoking weed in school parking lot. They're like, oh, irony, dude.
Irony. Let's see. From CBS Local here, it says the agreement would keep the department running through at least 2019.
Yeah. By we, he meant us, because it's like the title of the film is Super Troopers 2, Thorny and Radley.
Sounds like a rom-com. Is Hugh Jackman in it? He was great in Van Helsing.
You know how fast you were going? Oh, fuck. God damn it, Farva, we're trying a new bit.
Wait, these guys are...
Yeah, I can't wait until Super Troopers 2 comes out.
Is it coming out this year?
I don't know. Who really knows? I did hear that Jay... Yeah, like they got the funding and the movie's done and they're getting distribution and they should be good to go.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all. All right, what's next?
Excellent. Okay. All right, more local news, more in the another school kind of news. A giant hoax was occurred here. A racist note that was found at a Minnesota college sparked some protests, cancel classes, big uproar. But it kind of turns out that it was all made up.
Yeah. Well, let's get a little background going on here.
A little background. Okay. From the dailymail.co.uk, where I'm reading this article from. A racist note was found on a college student's car, I believe. Samantha Wells, one of the few black students at St. Olaf College.
Messages were sent to students.
Good.
Students demonstrated in the student commons concern the school is not doing enough to address the issue. According to a letter sent to students by the school president, the racist messages were saying that students of color are not welcome at the school. The president responded saying the acts are despicable and cowardly. The school sent us a response saying, in part, we are doing everything we can to catch the people involved in perpetrating these hate-filled acts. An active investigation is underway, and there are several leads that we are following up on using every tool we have at our disposal.
But it turned out it was fake. Oh, well, not fake, but yeah, give us the details.
Okay, here we go. Let me get through here a little bit more. Can I talk about the note quick?
Yeah.
All right, here's the note. Here's what it said.
Lowercase flaming T, time to get out of town. No.
Whoa, no. I am so glad that you are leaving. One last N-word that this school has to deal with. You have spoken up too much. You will change nothing. Shut up or I will shut you up.
In the grand scheme of things, I understand just dropping the N-bomb like that, but that's a pretty tame hate note. That was actually almost polite.
that the school's president now says was a fake. Fox
Yeah.
9's Jack Heiberger is live tonight from campus. Jack, some students there feel like they've been duped.
You know, Randy, students are...
Oh, baloney. Like students really need a legit reason to protest and not go to class and make a scene and make it all about them. Get out of here. All right, back to you.
Still, in fact, horrified by the content of this original letter, but in many ways now equally disturbed by the fact it was all fake.
What was on the letter?
Oh, this is actual fake news.
Yeah.
Finally.
Was kind of scary.
Jeez.
It's a letter that just 2 weeks ago was sparking fear. But now, with news it's all a fake, reactions on campus of a different kind.
To find out that it was just all a hoax in the end.
Shrugs. Mostly shrugs.
Yeah, I guess I'm just walking away with like this feeling of disappointment.
On Wednesday, University President David Anderson writing this letter to students.
Feelings of disappointment because you want it to be true?
Racist. I want the racism in my school, goddammit.
Shouldn't it be relief that there is actually not someone going around leaving racist notes on cars? Now, who faked it?
All right, from this article, no one is admitting responsibility for it. Even the woman who, the woman, she's making no comments on it. But it just sounds like, as the college, they just all they said was that it was fabricated.
Now, you never want to victim blame in situations like this, but it would be very easy if the person whose car the note was left on, they just scribbled that note to themselves. And doing that sort of thing is just extremely sick and twisted just to get attention, make the story about you. I wouldn't rule it out, though.
And it must. I have to point out that this note on the car thing isn't the only time stuff happened. This incident was supposedly coming after 9 incidences of hate speech on the campus this past year. So, I mean, there is something to be brought up. But then again, I think this final one was kind of the whole let's start something, social media outburst, rage. You get the protests coming in and stuff like that. And then I think whoever kind of orchestrated this whole thing thought, oh, God, this is kind of going a little out of proportion, and then someone admitted it. But right now, no one's admitting who did it.
That's crazy. Let's get some more details.
And staff, reading in part, quote, "We confronted a person of interest who confessed to writing the note. We've confirmed that this was not a genuine threat."
I mean, I know it's fabricated, but it seemed like a threat at the time, and to threaten someone, whether it's real or fake, is still not good.
But no shit. Thank you.
School administrators say the fabricated note was written hoping to draw attention to the campus climate. And when it was first discovered in late April, it did.
Oh, he's trying to make climate change.
Oh, my God.
Stay woke, people.
Just that. Hundreds of students later showing up to support the note's alleged target and speak out against racism.
I've definitely been a lot more aware of my surroundings, like everywhere I go.
Samantha Wells telling Fox 9 the note reduced her to tears. And on campus Wednesday, concerned that a fake letter could end up hurting a very real conversation.
I worry that now that that just took the validation of the reaction out of it.
And Randy, school administrators confirming the person.
Anyways, non-story, but people, a couple years removed, a couple months removed from this. Like, this won't be remembered years from now, but it'll be like, oh, remember that racist note in St. Olaf? Yeah. They won't remember the fake part. And I think that's the key.
Yeah, I guess I can see.
Gallegos. All right. Let's do something happier. Yeah.
Okay.
Screw that. Screw that story.
All right. Let's talk about the Rock. Rock's making a lot of news lately. He was just in Fast and the Furious movie. Was it the Fate
of the Furious?
The Fate of the Furious, which has grossed $1 billion. What? No way. Anyway, he might be the biggest star, and I know we've talked about on the show multiple times that he could, be. He could, he could be the future.
He'll be better than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Which is so crazy to think about.
Because Arnold Schwarzenegger, not a good actor. The Rock actually has some chops.
Yeah, I can see that. Anyway, we have a video here, obviously making fun of his fame, a video about him being in more movies, specifically sequels.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh, my favorite client.
Always good seeing you.
Hey, you too, my man. Everyone wants to work with you, brother. There are some franchises here that I think are worth you taking a look at. Now, here's what I think you should do.
All right.
Martin Scorsese wants you for Goodfellas 2. You play Joe Pesci's illegitimate son who moves to Queens trying to make it in the comedy scene.
So then I said, go fuck your mother.
You're funny.
Oh, here it is.
What do you mean? I'm funny like how?
You're funny.
I know you said that, but in what way? Funny like how?
You got it all wrong.
No, I mean I know what he said. He said it. He said it. So wait, funny like how? Like I'm a clown? Like I.
Yeah, all right, so we get that one. Home Alone.
I took a shower today, washing every major body part with actual soap this time. My pecs, my lats, my abs, definitely my glutes. And now I'm gonna find those little bastards, and I'm going to kick their pubeless asses. I don't.
Two.
You know I heard that boogie rhythm.
I never got Napoleon Dynamite.
It was probably the first time I saw it, but I can't. It's one of those movies of can't watch it again.
Yeah, even though it's firmly in the zeitgeist. Ugh, Tina, you told her tots.
You kind of got it.
That was next.
Well, just finish it up here. The Rock has been making news of, and I don't know how serious he's thinking of it, is that he I think he wants to go into politics.
Oh, yeah?
Down the road.
He could win. Like 2020, I actually think he would win. Because the presidency has turned into a popularity contest. It's a reality show now, and Rock would win. I would love to see The Rock versus Oprah.
Oh.
Who would win?
That'd be a tough one. I don't know. I think Oprah has it on age and knowing a little bit more about how the government stuff works. I mean, not that I know if she really knows, but I feel like The Rock doesn't know too much about it, how it would work, how it, But I mean,
that's not a precursor from becoming POTUS anymore.
Yeah. So.
All right. So what's next?
All right. Last little storyline here. Is this the last one?
Second last one.
What was it?
Two more.
Is this the Spirit Airlines one?
No, American Idol.
Damn. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So hold on. I have a YouTube video of Carrie Underwood on American Idol, and Nick's like, "Is this Spirit Airlines one?" Come on, man. Come on.
I'm sorry if I sound bad on the news. It's because I'm totally in this move situation, and I'm not as prepared as I used to be. So I apologize in advance. But yes, American Idol has been announced that it is returning to ABC. I'm assuming by the summer or in the fall. Everyone knows American Idol was like the biggest show for Fox for the longest time in the last 10, 15 years. I mean, American Idol has been on forever. And then last year was their last year just because of low ratings. But apparently ABC somehow got the rights to American Idol, and they're going to try to reboot it for sometime, I'm assuming fall or maybe even spring of next year. Because it takes time to get the judges. You got to do a bunch of the organizations of finding contestants to participate and be in. So,
would you ever want to do American Idol?
No.
Are you worried that you would be on one of the first episodes?
I would be I'd be one of the first ones, and then be kind of kicked off. Or I'd be the one made fun of, kind of like the who was the Asian guy? The
William Hung.
I would be the William Hung.
She bangs, ooh baby. But yeah, it really went downhill after Simon left. I mean, that was pretty easy, but yeah, they did uncover a couple of gems.
I think I would have minded if it was Stackle.
This is Bo
Hey,
Bice.
do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Did you have something you shouldn't have had?
Why? They said this would not...
No, because somebody told me. I'm curious.
Yes, I did.
What?
Close Don't patronize. Don't patronize me.
Ruben Studdard used to be really good.
'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't.
I used to watch the heck out of this show.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I never got into it. I don't care for.
I thought you were the music guy, though, Nick.
I am the music guy, but I find it hard to judge different musicians with different styles because everyone has a specific preference. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people like country-ish. You know, some people like more hip hop. Some people like hard rock, soft rock. You know, I like everything, and I think everyone is a winner kind of in their own little genre of music, you know? Don't mean to, like, segregate kind of stuff like that, but, I mean, I think you kind of have to, you know? And, and it's, looks, I mean, there's a lot of different things to judge it instead of just the musical talent.
Remember when you used to call in to vote? Or, the big thing was text. You could text your vote in.
Yeah, I feel like that's, I mean, how often can you text and stuff? Can someone get a bunch of burner phones and like make up a bunch of
I think
votes?
that's what they did, yeah.
I don't know. So,
what was your favorite singer to come out of American Idol?
the only one I could think of really would be Carrie. I'm trying to think of the guys.
Clay Aiken.
I don't mind Clay Aiken. I don't mind
Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson.
I might go Kelly.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. Yeah, because didn't Jennifer Hudson kind of come out?
Yeah, she got sixth.
Yeah, baby, talk to me.
See, I feel bad because he might have actually thought.
Size like a Gemini. You're playing games and now you're hitting my heart like a drum. Yeah, baby. She bangs. Oh, baby, when she moves.
See, a lot of this is all production stuff because producers probably saw this guy and like, hey, we can make a laugh right now.
Well, no, all the singers that go through are really good or really bad.
Thank you. And I think there's a lot of good singers out there. I don't mind to toot my own horn, but
you can't sing.
At the
can't
time,
dance.
I used to
so
be
what do you
a good
want me to
singer.
say?
I already gave my best, and I have no regrets at all.
Good for you.
That's good. Now that's good.
excellent,
That's
William.
good.
That's the best attitude yet.
I have no professional training of singing.
Yeah,
Well, there's the surprise of the century.
I love that Simon was just OG ass. He was
and
great. I loved him.
I mean, this brings a lot of controversy because I'm kind of concerned. Why would they bring it back? Because obviously the last few seasons of American Idol, it's all about ratings wise, and they've been the lowest they've ever been in the last few seasons, and a lot of people maybe they were more attached to the judges, and would Simon come back? As of right now, there's no one seriously linked as judges. I think Kelly Clarkson might want to jump on it. Maybe they're probably going to try to bring back a bunch of former idols to kind of be the judge.
Nick, you said that you're missing Hall & Oates. They're at the X tonight.
I know. With Tears for Fears too. I love Hall & Oates. I'm a big Hall & Oates fan. Oh, because I did really want to go, but I didn't know anyone who would go with me that would be as equally excited. And normally I don't mind going to stuff by myself, but concerts, I would have wanted someone to come
I feel
with
like
me.
concerts would be the thing to do by yourself.
Not a big concert. I would go to like small shows or something, but
A jazz club.
I go to a jazz club.
Yeah, that used to be the thing. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm so brooding and deep because I go to the jazz club. F you.
My brother showed me there's an old music video somewhere of Daryl Hall and John Oates to a song called "She's Gone," which was made so poorly, and it looks ridiculous. It's like everyone's heavily in makeup.
Yeah.
They're just sitting down singing, like mouthing the words, and I think John Oates is wearing some crazy penguin like tuxedo or something with like his hands covered in like flippers or something, and like a fat guy dressed as the devil walks through halfway like every time. It's crazy.
All right, what's the last story you got?
Okay, the last one, which I brought up earlier, was Spirit Airlines cancels a bunch of flights at the Lauderdale Airport, Fort Lauderdale, surprisingly. After a bunch of people got stranded and a bunch of... how can I say this?
Cancel flights. A bunch of canceled flights in Florida at the most cut-rate airline out there, and then there's trouble. No way.
Crap got crazy, and a bunch of fights. Obviously, this is the year of working for the airlines because, just chaos erupted. It is kind of what the news story says here on NBC News. Obviously, a lot of it's legal disputes, not like whether anything. Pilots finding flight crew and feels like not having deals. You know, a lot of flights were canceled. A lot of people were stuck in line and trying to get out.
Whoop his ass. I love that people are just fighting the cops and don't even care. Hey, lady, why don't you move? Like, there's one lady just like standing in the middle of it, not involved, but not moving, just watching. Of course, everyone's got their phone up. Yeah, now I understand that you're upset that your $89 ticket that you have to pay $49 for your carry-on bag and $89 for a check bag, that you're bummed, you're trying to get home, you're pissed off. But the one place not to start a fight, especially in today's climate, is the airport. And also, don't fight the airport cops.
This is just... As I said, this is the year for working in the airline industry. Yeah. I mean, and obviously with all the social media stuff that goes on, people with their cell phones taking videos, this is going to be televised, obviously nationwide news right now.
They're all going to be on the no-fly list, and rightfully so. Like, if you're convicted of a crime in an airport, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, it could be public urination, it could be exposing yourself to 13-year-old boys. I don't care. You should be on the no-fly list. Yeah.
I can agree with you on that one. But obviously, this does have to. You do want to bring some questions to the airline industry. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed and be done. As I said, this kind of started because of a labor dispute between Spirit Airlines and the Airline Pilot Association. Mm-hmm. Pilots arguing for better contracts and stuff, and they're kind of just walking out on these flights. And yeah, you know. Something needs to kind of be redone with the whole airline industry in general. There needs to be like a whoa, slow down. I think we need to take a step back.
You get what you get. And speaking of that's the news.
The news with Uncle Nick.
From the entire Channel 4 news team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go yourself, San Diego.
Someone who probably would not start a fight in the airport and therefore would not be on the no-fly list is Josh Pelto, RE/MAX Preferred, right here in the Twin Cities. If you're buying or selling your home, you want a realtor that you can actually talk to, that actually knows his way around the ropes. And also, looks young, but he's a wily veteran. Like, you've seen a picture of Josh. Except, how old he be? Impromptu, how old he be? How old do you think Josh is?
33?
70.
Oh, my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just like Robert Redford. He'll get you the best price in the seller's market, whether you're buying or selling. He'll hook you up. And give him a call, 763-213-4617. One more time, 763-213-4617, joshpelto.com. Or shoot him an email, josh.pelto@remax.net, Josh Pelto, RE/MAX Preferred. All right, what you got going on this weekend besides us hanging out in Winona?
I get to come back and continue my...
You're going to try and have some relations this weekend.
I might, yeah. I am staying in Rochester. I have a couple friends. I know a few lady friends in Rochester. I might, get the hotel, got the blindfolds and the whip. Yeah, just could be a good time.
Are the blindfolds for her?
they might be for her. Whoa, too far.
Got a zinger in at the bell. Yeah, if you want to support the show, the best way to do it is tell a friend, spread the word. Give us a like, give us a retweet, give us all that good stuff. Add to the Jerome Homie Army. Show's available on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. And also check out our YouTube channel as well. Props to producer Allie for making us not sound so stupid today. But for Nick, I'm Andy Singh. And I'm sayonara and bye-bye. We'll talk to you Monday.
Thanks for listening to Bowl with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best daily podcast. Download the show on iTunes. Everyone's middle name is Jerome.